Hi, Jason Sulliman here. I wanted to make an updated video on my multiple tonguing journey. So about 4 months ago, I put up a video that was the start of my practicing on multiple tonguing, double tonguing and triple tonguing. It was in late October. And here's the update. So it's been about 4 months, roughly 126 days. And looking through my practice logs, I have practiced 118 of those 126 days. And of those days that I practiced, about 4 days a week, I did a 15-minute unit on multiple tonguing. So I went through the little pyramiding exercise that I showed in the first video. If you haven't seen the first video, make sure you check that out, because things like pyramiding and things, like the harmonic pattern that I do, it's all explained in that video, and I'll spare you here. Just go watch that video first. So to demonstrate, I did double tonguing at 90 at that point in time, which was roughly about where I was. Now I'm going to do 135 just to show you a little bit of it. And then I'm going to show you the exercise that I'm about to switch gears and do. So as always, random metronome, wobble board, same routine, you know it by now. So at 135 beats a minute, I'm actually rushing. I have to be careful to make sure I don't rush. I've gone up to 145, and so I've gained what I feel is a significant amount of control at the tempos for multiple tonguing, for double tonguing. For triple tonguing, the gains were a smaller amount. I was at 80, and I'm still working up to about 90. But again, the control and the amount of range over my instrument that I've been practicing triple tonguing has gained considerably. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with an exercise that addresses various aspects of playing that were not really addressed in that first exercise. Now the first exercise was just a little 3-note scalar pattern. Just a little conjunct diatonic melody, do, re, mi, 1, 2, 3, however you want to think about it. So it was stepwise motion, and it didn't cover that long of a phrase. You're only double tonguing for a very short period of time. But then what I did was I would do, as opposed to doing 2 cycles on every pitch, I would do 1 cycle on every pitch. And then I would work up to the point where I was doing just 1 note per articulation. Etc., etc. So now what I need to do is I need to cover some ground on some larger range within the exercise itself. So I'm going to do a little harmonic pattern that it's an arpeggio, but it's from my extended arpeggios series. If you want to check that video out, you can find more about extended arpeggios. But the pattern is this. So that's the pattern I'm going to play, and I'm going to do the same exact multiple tonguing exercise using that pattern. It's a little longer of a phrase. It's a little leapier. It covers an octave. There's a leap of a fourth in there as well. So I think it's going to help me address the next level of concern. So let's put a metronome on 110. That's where I'm going to start this pyramid, and I'll demonstrate a little bit of it. I'll cover the range of my instrument from there. So for triple tonguing, I'm going to start it at 75 beats a minute. And that's, again, the start of this pyramid. So this pyramid's going to go 75 to 95. And again, check video number 1 if you need more information on that. of doing 2 cycles per pitch, I'll do 1 cycle per pitch. So I'll go back to 110. Now, I'm not going to fixate on making that perfect. I'm just going to improve it a little bit and then move on, because again, I want to stay in that 15 to 20 minute practice range. Excuse me. There it is. Etc., etc., etc. And then I would go down and do the same thing on triple tonguing. Again, 75 beats a minute, and now just 1 cycle of the triple. And then, when I'm done with that, I'll go back to 110. Set it up real quick. Now, 1 note per articulation. Taka, 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 taka. Now that's going to require a significant amount of slide technique and precision with the notes, and it's one of the reasons why I think multiple tonguing is so important to work on, because it forces you to develop agility in the faster tempi. Etc., etc. So now when I go down to the triple tonguing on a single cycle, I'll do it again at 75. I'm only going to do half of the arpeggiated pattern. Just that much of it. Etc., etc., etc. Covering the whole range of the instrument. So, just to recap, I spent about 4 months doing the first exercise for multiple tonguing, and I gained a lot of ground on that. I got much better at that. The tempos, I'm able to do it much faster, even a little slower. I'm able to be much cleaner. It's much more relaxed and efficient. So now it's time to make the little exercise that I'm doing a little bit more complex, so that I have to have a greater control over my multiple tonguing. So this exercise, it covers a larger range in terms of the cell. It goes up an octave, and there are more notes. So if I'm playing the entire phrase, I have to be multiple tonguing for a longer period of time. So I hope this information has been helpful for you. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Check out my website, www.jasonsulliman.com, and I will keep posting updates and hopefully helpful information for those of you that are trying to get better at playing a brass instrument. Thanks so much for watching.